And I'm back. So what I miss? The thing crashed. I'm sorry.
Hey, Tubbs.
Hey. So what I miss? What's up?
I don't think I'm missing anything.
So the schedule for what's happening this month. So this week is going to be a chill week to get everything sorted. So should I do pumpkin, belly painting pumpkin, Halloweeny, and then Halloween video?
Belly price.
What?
We're talking about for next week.
Well, I thought we were talking about the what exactly we're doing, just the schedule overall. You know what? So next week is like this week is a chill week, and then we do
Right.
pumpkins if possible, belly painting the pumpkin, Halloweeny, and then the Halloween video. I'm open to suggestions and changing the order up, but that's what I thought was gonna happen.
With the pumpkin carving first.
Because you said pumpkin,
Yeah.
and then if that wasn't possible, we would do the belly painting, the belly pumpkin.
I would prefer the carving first, just to like, because it'd be nice to get the carving out of the way and then have the pumpkin carving, just with the rest of them, and then
We need to do it. The thing is that we need to do the pumpkin carving when everybody's got a pumpkin. That as many people as possible have got a pumpkin to do because we're going to do a hangouts kind of pumpkin carving. As many people as possible that can get a pumpkin. And then we're going to have like a mini competition maybe about like who can carve the pumpkin the fastest, and then we could have like a judging on designs and stuff like that, and all that good stuff.
I can get a pumpkin for next week because I should get paid this upcoming weekend. So yeah.
Bear in mind that next week is going to be next week is already in progress for me. This week, so it's not this week, it's next week. Yeah.
I wonder what's up with all the stores not having the Halloween stuff.
Oh, my store's here. I don't know. Honestly, I just think it's like they might just be changing the order in which they do shit, because basically that happens every year. You know, normally it's the other way around though. Normally they put the Christmas stuff in sooner and sooner. you know, into the year. Whereas it's the same with all of the holidays, like Halloween and everything. So yeah, it's just a bit strange that they're moving it back a bit now instead.
Mm.
I don't know. It might not be anything, but yeah. So yeah, it's. I just need to find out when I can actually get a pumpkin.
Yeah.
And then once I get the pumpkin, then basically I will put out a bulletin to everybody somehow saying I can get a pumpkin for next week or this week or whatever. So basically everybody get your pumpkins. We're going to do it on whatever day, and then we do it.
Okay, sounds good. I'll at least pick up the pumpkin carving materials then, just to get situated.
I have a kit. I have a pumpkin carving kit somewhere, but I think I gave it to my nephews. You know, it's got the little plastic saw, knife thing, and all that stuff. I found that really super helpful for some reason. I got it from the pound shop, the dollar store, and basically like it was like super easy. That stuff was like super easy to use. I was actually really impressed with it, considering that it was super cheap and it came with lots of stuff. You know.
Yeah.
It's weird. So yeah, that's the plan for this month, and that's a good spacing. That's kind of good spacing it all out, because I had a bad feeling that I was going to do like this week with this month was going to fly by like September, and I basically would be stuck doing everything on 1 week, and I absolutely hate that, because yeah, the Halloween video is going to take a week to set up anyway. Probably. Yeah. Halloween. Spookify the place somehow. Oh, I shouldn't have cleaned. I could have used all of the spider webs and shit. Made it spooky in here. What is Dreamy? What is your bunny? Is he a warlock? Is he just a magical bunny?
Magical bunnies.
A magical bunny.
Magical bunnies.
Honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to the art commissions and stuff this month. But at the same time, I'm kind of not, because I'm going to be doing 2 pictures for everything. It's kind of going to be weird.
Why?
I have my reasons.
Okay.
I have my reasons. It's a spooky month.
That's why I was asking. But
Spooky month. Spooky month. Oh, Druid, more related to nature than making deals with powerful beings for power. Well, yeah, but not everything is about that.
That makes sense, Jared.
Spooky. I got a feeling that Pathox likes that word.
Spoopy.
Spoopy. Spoopiness.
I'm learning I guess like the Urban Dictionary definition, where it's like spoopy. It's like it's scary, but it's still kind of funny at the same time. So kind of like Pennywise, like he's scary, but at the same time it's just like it's kind of kooky, scary. You know?
What is Pennywise? Oh, it's the it. It's the it. It's the it.
Yeah.
It's the it. I do like that Dreamy's basically telling us all about the terms and terminologies of like the different ranks of sorcery. I like that.
Different ranks.
Okay.
Somebody's a geek.
I will say that basically then, but you get demons. Well, are they just possessed? Do they not have a rank? Warlocks make deal with powerful beings, not always evil. Right, got it. That makes more sense. Okay. And demons are, yeah. I always like to think that demons basically aren't all bad. You know? But at the same time, yeah. Although there's angels and demons, so they basically are naturally spiritual more than magical. So I guess was the thing, isn't it? See, that makes sense. So then that basically means that I would say that 5 is kind of like he doesn't do it though. He's a very scientific mage. He actually has like scientific mage background. Oh, demons have magic innately. It's humans who aren't usually born with magic unless you're a sorcerer. Got it. But so basically, that's the whole thing. Pop might have a demon. I've always kind of suspected that Pop has a gluttony demon kind of possessing him all the time. Again, just for funsies. And mostly in October.
That's good.
If we're going to get into the Fursona world. I've always liked to imagine that basically the furry universe is just an alternate universe of our universe. And that basically we're just like talking to our furry counterparts in the other universe. Well, Dreamy, I kind of had this idea ages ago. If you look at my Fur Affinity page, then basically you go all the way back to some of the 5 pictures. Look out the early pictures of 5. Then you'll notice that he has got some kind of weird. He has some weird powers sometimes that I used to actually practice on Willy Bear. I turned him into a plushie once, well, half plushie, half not plushie, and basically, I kept giving him stuffing.
Interesting. That's an interesting way to blow up a person.
Well, he kind of asked for it, but yeah. He was like, "Could you make me a plushie?" And I said, "I could do that, kind of."
To make it so that it was bursting at the seams.
I'm actually going to find the picture and put it on Discord. It's like super old.
bursting at the seams.
He's not. Well, kind of. I don't know. This is
Gonna become unwound.
This is why I need to. This is why I need to show you guys.
His blood thing is gonna shoot out from the seams. Stuffing, not fluffing. I don't actually fluffing. What the heck? I don't know.
It might be buried in my hard drive because it's an old picture. Scanning. Oh, okay. It's like not that far into my hard drive. There's a few willy pictures. Is it that one? No, it's not. Well, a long time ago, around about, it must have been almost 10 years ago, it was just me and Willie on Affinity. Like, we were the only two people who talked to each other. It seems like. Where are you? It's only a sketch, but I think nope, that's not it. It's also not helping. My eyes are doing the whole weird blurry thing as well, which is great.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
For some reason I've got a what's that song? I can't remember the name of that song, but I got it stuck in my head. What is it? It's called American Pie. Isn't that the name of that song?
I don't know what song you're referring to, but there is a song called American Pie. Yeah.
From a Chevy to the levee,
That's American Pie. Yeah, that's American Pie. That's American Pie. Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was called that.
I can't
I
find
was
it.
confusing it with the Lenny Kravitz song American Woman.
I can't find it. Where'd he go?
You can't find your drawing you did?
Yeah. I remember it so vividly. I'm sure it's on my For Affinity. I'm going to look it up in a minute. That's the weird thing. I've got really old stuff on here. So where did it go? Oh well. Fuck that then. Okay. I've also got I wish there's like a way you can jump to a different. Jump all the way to the back. Okay. Wow. There really is a bunch of stuff that I'm missing out of my personal archive.
That's too bad.
There is.
Did you just not save it, or?
It must have been before the external hard drive existed.
Oh, okay.
So it was only on my laptop, and it obviously didn't get backed up with all the other files for some reason. But I found it. If I just do this, well, it's actually got. Oh. It's a sketch. It's a really old sketch. But come on, Discord, load. It's loaded on this computer, but it hasn't loaded on this computer. So you should be able to find it now. The sketch. I like that. I even remember the way that I did it. The way I worded it. He was he was practically asking for it. See, I said that.
He's bursting up the same on the belly. Yeah, I see it. There it is.
I do like where I'm stuffing him.
In the back.
It's just a non-disclosed disclosed area on the back somewhere.
Is this Build-A-Bear?
It's kind of a Build-A-Bear situation. Well, that's a description.
Reminds me of an image I've seen of Build-A-Bear. There's somebody who actually made like a bear that some kid was building, and like a gay bear, you know, and like leather and whatever.
Somebody actually wrote in the comments that remind me to take you to the Build-A-Bear shop at the mall. Next time you feel like overdoing it like this, says somebody. Robcat. So, and also, by the way, in the comments for this picture, there's a guy called Bent Populord, or whatever his name is, Brent. I just used to call him Brent. But he was a very good friend of mine, and he's the one that basically I was wondering how he was, and it turns out that he's no longer with us. Hasn't been for about a year now. And that was kind of sad because I forgot that he was dead, which was really annoying because I wanted to talk to him again. And of course I couldn't. So yeah, so that's how long ago this was. But yeah, how long ago was this? 9 years ago. For my old sketchbook. Do you know what I was watching the other night? I was watching the Heartboner.
What?
I was watching Heartboner again.
Oh, Heartboner. Okay. That's a remember what that was for a second.
Well, no, it's just that we basically I was messing with the PlayStation and the entertainment system in the living room, and I realized I hadn't put any of those songs on the TV, on the big screen, as it were. So
Yeah.
I was just seeing how they look on there, and it's just so nice, and just like me and Damon just watching some music videos and watching a lot of Markiplier's Try Not to Laugh challenges, which is quite funny.
Oh gosh. My favorite video that I've seen on one of those challenges. The what is it? There's one where there's this bear, and the bear is like he's going after this girl's kayak or something. I can't.
Oh, that's the
remember what it
second
was.
from
The girl
latest.
was like,
It's the second from latest one. And yeah, and she's like, "No, don't! Why are you doing that?" And it's
she's just trying to talk to the fucking bear, like it understands her.
well, bears
She's
probably
just, like,
would.
only making it worse.
Well, no, it's just that it's very, very clear what happened there. She was scared of the bear, which, to be fair, she should be, you know. But it was a boy
Yeah.
bear. It was a boy bear. It was just looking for food because they're not as vicious as female bears.
Yeah.
As women, right? But yeah, they're not as vicious. So it was literally just curious to see if she had any food, not that she was food, to see if she had any food. And it got a little bit too close to her, and she kept yelling at it, saying, "You know, I've got mace. I'm going to mace you." And you know, she maced him. And so he took retribution by going to a kayak and seeing if it had any food in it, and it didn't. So she kept so it just destroyed her kayak. But I do like that she's just standing there, kind of like going, "Oh no, with the Minnesotan accent, you know, oh no."
I swear to God.
Yeah, what are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Just like, why? I don't know.
Why are you doing that?
I'm just like, well, wouldn't you like, even if like you're scared, come on, just go away. You know, you don't have to like actually stay there.
What do you mean, her?
Yeah, her.
Well, she did, because she hadn't made camp or anything. She literally just like set up a kayak and was about to. I think she was just scouting the area for a good place to camp. So she didn't. She could go into the woods, but that wouldn't help her. You know. So, and she's safe. She's got bear mace.
Bear mace.
That stuff is lethal.
There should be a freaking commercial for that. Just bear mace.
You know what? That's probably actually exactly what happened. The bear got bear mace on itself because she sprayed it on it, and it was probably going towards the water. And when it went towards the water, it was trying to get the bear mace off of its face. And then it spotted the kayak and was looking for food still. / wanted retribution because some twatty smaller mammal had decided to spray it with something not nice.
And just fucking, I can just imagine the commercial now because it actually features this video with like this fucking girl just like freaking out, and the freaking bear is like tearing up her head.
Exactly. Yeah.
Are bears bothering you? Get bear mace.
Anyway, yeah, that's the woolly bear picture from a while back, and I do not have that. I need to update my archives. The problem with that is that's an old picture. It's on Fur Affinity. It's probably been compressed to fuck. So even if I did copy it if I downloaded it from Fur Affinity, it won't be the same size or quality as the original file. I probably have it somewhere, like the original. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like that you're taking the bear's side in this. I'm not taking any sides. I'm not taking any sides. I'm literally just. I love animal psychology, and this is perfect example of animal psychology.
Yeah, he's just very, very logical and scientific. He's just a nerd, you know. Don't pick on him for that.
You know, she's not that scared. The bear is probably not that scared either, and is kind of peeved because he's got bear mace on him. That's the thing though with like with bears and even some dogs and wolves are basically very much like people, you know. So their psychology is actually very, very rooted in like early sapient behavior. It's weird, but funny. So yeah, you literally have to see the bear as a person, and once you do that, it's very, very simple, like to figure out exactly what the bear's thinking.
All animals are people.
Again, except for female bears, because they will just fucking kill you.
Well, then female bears are even more so people. You know why? Because like, I'm not sexist. Stop it. I was just gonna say something that was gonna make me sound sexist, but I'm not gonna say it now.
Okay. No, it's just that female bears, for some reason, just are more violent towards people, because they, like, especially if they've got cubs. If they've got cubs, forget about it. You're super dead, you know. But if it's a male bear, then yeah, it's kind of you know, you've got a 70% chance of surviving if a male bear is coming at you, because basically it's like, it's mostly curious. Unless it's hungry, it's mostly curious, you know. Well, no, you can see a bunch of YouTube videos of basically of like people that are just like they get charged by a bear. Turns out it's a male bear that just wanted to see what you got, see what, you know, it was curious as to what you have. So is some of it edible, you know?
I just imagine like female bears just like being like a woman that's just PMSing all the time, just like, I don't know, it's always her time of the month.
Was that the thing that you were worried was going to be a bit sexist?
No, it was.
Oh my god!
It was something else that was gonna come out, but yeah.
Wow.
Shush.
So that wasn't the thing.
I'm not sexist. It was something else, but like, you know, it was. I think it was actually worse than what I just said.
Well, they're just very territorial, because like if they haven't got cubs, then they're territorial because they might have cubs, you know.
Yeah.
In the future they might have cubs, so they've got to protect this bit of land in case they do have cubs in the future. So it's like
So basically you're telling me it's like a woman who's like going house hunting, and she's like very attached to like this one house she found, and she's just like, you know, trying to make bids on the house, trying to outbid other people.
I mean, kind of. I mean, kind of, maybe. There's a hysterical, like, there's a thing that I noticed with Family Guy, where basically they have a kind of funny sexism kind of thing.
Yeah. And
it's not just it's intentional. There's this whole big thing where they have the joke of like, well, didn't they do this experiment where basically they took away a bunch of their memories and put them in a hospital together or something? And basically all of the guys were instantly working together and instantly friends and stuff. And then they showed what happened to the women, and it basically is like they're tearing each other's hair out, they're having a cat fight, they're yelling at each other. It's like yeah. Wow. But no, they did that intentionally because they noticed that if you put a bunch of guys together, and this is actually based on a scientific study, so again, not sexist. you put a bunch of guys together, basically they, you know, they might be a bit competitive about it, but overall they will be very cooperative to ideas and open to suggestions and stuff.
Yeah.
Put a bunch of women together that don't know each other in a room, and basically they will be forever complaining about each other for no reason and wondering what the hell they're doing there. and it's sad, but again, it's based on actual scientific evidence of how men and female work. But there is a thing that's actually happening now, and that is that just recently, there's been a bunch of movements to actually like stop the over competitive nature of like women in certain work areas and workforces and stuff like that. And it's kind of especially in the STEAM fields. It's not just STEM, it's STEAM, because mathematics is on the end of that anyway. Because they actually know about this stuff and they're very sensible about this shit, so basically it makes sense.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy that basically it's like all of the hyper feminists that are doing the whole, you know, it's like, oh well, we're only competitive because we have to be super competitive because it's a man's world and all that stuff, and it's like,
Jesus.
Okay.
No, that's not why. No.
Yeah.
It's like just calm yourself down, and just think about things for a second, because you're just not thinking.
Talk to a scientist, please. Anybody? Talk to anybody. Anybody with a degree. It's like, oh, women can't get degrees because of the patriarchy and all that. And it's like, wow.
It's just like, please, just can I just slap the shit out of you?
No.
Because you're being very, very unreasonable.
Wow. No, you fight it with facts. But there's a whole thing of like women in all westernized countries, women are vastly outnumbering men in universities and colleges and stuff, and there's a reason for that. And it's usually been this way as well. So yeah. Oh my god, we went super socially political. Jesus. And that video is up.
Cool.
Are you guys ready for this?
No, I'm not.
Sorry, it looks funny. I know. So it should be the latest video on this channel here, but oh, come on. I closed my Discord on this channel, on this computer. Linked on Discord.
Cool.
I have no idea how that's going to come out. I don't remember it. You know, it's been a while now. It's been a week, so.
You Y'all, that's a very Southern term.
That was on purpose.
Would have to be because you don't usually use y'all. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. It's just a word.
Yeah, but it's a very Southern term. You don't normally hear it unless it's in a very specific region.
Well, it's not a big deal, is what I'm trying to say. It's not really a big deal.
It's not, but it was just an observation. Funny observation.
Well, that's done. I do not know if I don't know if I want to go to bed yet. I can't really go to bed yet because I've eaten fairly recently. I don't think my stomach's up for it just yet. But, I'm looking forward to cycling through the channels again when the voting's all done for all the topics, because I don't check the comments and everything. I only check like one channel's comments per week. Oh my god, that's what we was going to do. We was going to make the new channel. That's the thing that we were going to do.
What's the new channel?
It's the Piggy Noise channel.
Oh, that's right.
So what did we decide, guys? It was noisy, like noisy tubs or something like that. I don't want to call it just Piggy Noise tubs because that sounds weird for some reason. Noisy Tubs Pig.
Bacon tubs.
No, because there's nothing to do with any kind of burpy noises or anything like that. I could just call it Burpy Tubs.
Grunt tubs.
I don't know, that doesn't sound right.
Burpy tubs works.
Yeah.
Random noise tubs. Body function tubs. I don't know.
Burpy Tubs. I'm going for Burpy Tubs. Dreamy, get ready because in the next 10 minutes or so I will basically be trying to activate this channel. And then I will not be able to use your phone number again, which will be great. Stupid YouTube. I just feel dedicated is top. Is it double D? D-E-D-D? Dedicated. Oh no, it changed it. It changed it for me anyway. Thank you, spell checker. Right. It's guttural noises, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't know. It doesn't know. I don't know. It's guttural. Guttural. That's double T. That's double T. Okay. Right. Description added. I need to alter the playlist. Change to the studio view. Do all that stuff. Am I just having like a Pepsi Max kind of like funnel binge thing, by the way? Because that would satisfy funnel week and burpee piggy noise week.
I remember the day you filmed that. Watching the orc video.
Oh right. See, that makes sense. You have to say that you have to say that in the other way around. The orc video. I remember the day you filmed that. Yeah. See, there'll be less confusion.
It's yeah. I can't really control that.
So. It's okay.
I'll say stuff without context, and people will be really confused. And then I'll just say the reference, and then they'll be like, "Oh, that's like."
You just feel like, penis. What? I'm just thinking about how I like it in my ass. Oh, see, that makes sense. Why did you say that out loud?
Well, no, but you see, I don't actually need a reason to say penis because it's penis, you know.
It's just dick.
It's just penis, you know.
This channel has no content because it's got no uploads at the moment, by the way. But it will. And it will soon. Okay.
This is great. I love this. I was at work while you were filming all of that, and I found it quite weird because I was getting a boner while I was working.
Oh. Tubbs, now I just watched the October video, and oh my god, it was good and very sexy. I'm glad you liked it, Jeff. I haven't seen it yet, but I will.
That just gives me feelings.
Where's my button to poke the button? Okay, so it doesn't have any content yet, but you can find the new channel here. Like I said, it has no content just yet, but it will do.
Piggy noise.
Yeah, I'm just editing the link. The channel does not exist. But that's the link to the channel. How does it? I don't understand.
The channel that doesn't exist.
I literally cut the link and posted it. Now it's working. Okay. Just to see if it would work. But okay. Okay.
Dear God. Dear God.
What?
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at a very cute work face with an eye patch right now.
Oh. Can you see you can see the green in that video though, right?
Yeah, it's showing up. So.
That's what I mean though. It didn't show up nearly as well, if at all, in the live stream. That was really pissing me off.
Yeah, I noticed that. It was like really pale. Like you could kind of tell, but not really. It just looked kind of like you're just like really pale or something.
And yet in real life it was super green. Like it was really distracting. It was distracting me because it was on the back of my hands, so I could see it all the time. It's like
you were irradiated, basically.
Well, no, it was dark green.
Dark green.
Well, it's just orc green. It's just green.
Orc.
Yeah.
Sludge green.
I should have called it gassy tubs. Fuck. Because I'm putting the description. I'm adding it to the list of. If you go to my Groma on my Phoebe profile, then basically it has the list of all the channels on there.
Are you going to grunt videos?
What?
Like grunting videos?
I don't grunt very well.
I
don't know how to do that. That's kind of more spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
Like, how do you grunt?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Wow.
I get it. It's actually a little bit cringy, if I'm honest. Right. I'll post the link. And then I've also got to add it to my list of favorites on Firefox. Wow, my office just shook then. Something big went past the house.
Do you live in a fantasy land filled with giants and trolls and elves?
No.
Because I just imagine like some giant thing just rushing past your house.
Well, that actually happened.
Just like
Yeah, that actually happened.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Whenever you said that, I just imagine some giant fantastical beast.
It wasn't fantastical. It was just a big
Like
harvester.
creature just rushing past your house.
It was probably just a big harvester or a tractor towing a big trailer.
Whoosh. Making a giant gust of wind.
Phoebe! There I am.
And we're at the bell pipe part. Oh my gosh.
How long is that video again? I've forgotten.
Oh wow, 6. Wait, what?
It's like 20 minutes or something. I can't remember how long the video is.
25:36.
Oh wow. It's actually correct. Okay.
So it's 25.5 minutes. I like the first part too. Whenever we get like semi-full view of the, well, we get a full view of just like the upper half, which is what matters.
I think at the end there's more.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, it's been a while. It's been like at least a week
Yeah.
since I actually shot that. Oh, my shoulders clicked. I felt that, and that felt good.
Yeah, you're blowing smoke.
My arm just dislocated itself.
I feel so good whenever you pop the shoulder and like you're just like stretching out your body.
It definitely feels so good. Okay.
I love that feeling so much.
Who? Wow, we've got almost all of the mods except for like 2 or 3 are on at the moment. It's kind of cute. There we go. And the channel link is up everywhere.
Cool.
I do like how the thumbnail, on the thumbnail alone, I can see all the green, all the effort it took to actually get all of the green on me. It paid off, kind of. Kind of. It almost sort of paid off. Oh, I've got to actually get the link to. Oh shit! I closed Discord. Ah. Yeah, he's at the end. Anyway. I promised somebody that I would send it to the. I promised. I think you know who. I promised that I would send it to. Oh shit! I hit the wrong button. There we go. I keep hitting wrong buttons. There we go. I kind of want to just keep on that page and see what's happening. Got a brief view of it. It looked good. Did you like the wooden tankard, by the way?
Yeah.
That was the Christmas present that was the Christmas present that Dell got me. Dell and Kevin got me.
It's like right out of like it's like right out of a bar setting, like no time. So yeah.
Right, so what else do I have to do? I have to set up the thumbnails, transfer the. Oh my god, that's going to take forever. I absolutely hate that. You know, doing the transfer of all of the favorites, so that if one of the channels goes down, I don't lose all of the favorites and subscriptions. Lame. Because that takes hours. That takes hours. I guess I could do tomorrow, but it still take hours tomorrow.
Yeah, so tomorrow. You can do a warrior stream tomorrow.
But the hours.
Exactly. That's why you distract yourself with streaming.
But I want to do other things tomorrow.
So, I don't know.
I'm still pissed because there are channels that I just don't remember from the TankerTubs channel. Because you just don't think about it, do you? You just subscribe to something and you think to yourself, right, well, that's it. Until this channel goes down, until, you know, their channel basically doesn't upload any content anymore, I am subscribed to their channel. And you just don't think about it. But yeah.
Yeah. I find it kind of just sad because, like, you won't see any more of the videos and stuff. So.
Well, it's not super mega hyper bad. It's just regular boring lameness. That sounds stupid, but you know what I mean. Where are you? There you are. Right. Activating the channel.
Cool.
United States. Text. Verification. Dreamy, are you ready? Also, what was your phone number? Let's double check. You got a different name on here. Right, go ahead.
Actually, I might stay away from this one.
What?
So I actually might stay away from this one.
Away from what one?
The channel that you're putting up. Because I'm not too much very fond of gas, so.
Then, yeah. Verification code sent. Apparently. Gimme the code. Give me the code. Give me the code. Give it to me. Okay, that's a bit public, but yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I don't think it really matters if it's posted publicly. 986283. Bink. YouTube channel is now verified. I can now upload videos that are longer than 15 minutes. Thank you kindly. Right. So that's all I have to do for now. Like I said, I've got to organize the thumbnails and shit, but yeah, I probably could do that tomorrow. I probably will do it before the stream though, because it requires me to. I got to mess with the the subscriptions will just take forever, so I don't really want to do it. I'll do it on my lunch break when I'm supposed to be playing Legacy or something.
That's good.
I don't know why, but sometimes I just get the urge to rub my head. And don't be dirty. I mean my actual body head, not the head of my thing. Right. Yeah, basically. I was trying not to say that, but thank you. Right.
I got you covered. Always got your back. You know it.
So I've already run through all the stuff that I needed opinions on and stuff, I think, for now. But I can't remember exactly what any of them are. Which probably means that I'm just tired. I do not know if this has anything left in it, but I think we're good. It's coming back. Very slowly. So now what?
Now rushing water will sweep through the air. Well, I hope you had a good day. I was gonna ask how the Infinity War watch went.
That was pretty good. It's just like I remember it.
Okay.
You know, all the way up to the cornflaking and everything. I'm just really annoyed that it just ends. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, because I kind of want more after the ending.
I was hoping it wasn't just gonna. I just kept thinking to myself that maybe the whole cinema thing was just a gag, and that maybe they might have added the actual ending to it, and that'd be great. But nope.
I feel like they released the actual ending like online or on like Netflix or something, and it's just like, oh, but now you have to get that to actually watch the actual.
No, if they did it for free, if they actually did it for free online somewhere, like just put it online somewhere, then I would actually like respect them, because Marvel's the kind of like studio that can actually get away with shit like that.
Yeah.
Because they've done, you know, and they would think that everybody would think it was genius and groundbreaking and all that stuff. And then you've got like, yeah, some people would complain, but I got a feeling that it would have been, yeah. if like if Warner Brothers and DC did the same thing, then they would be shat on so much.
Yeah.
Unless it was fucking Wonder Woman, because everyone seemed to love that movie, despite the flaws. I just thought it was hysterical, though. It's just like, yeah, but don't you think it was stupid that this and this and this? And everyone's like, "Oh, shut up! You just hate the movie." And it's like, I don't hate the movie. I actually really like it.
Tell me what your problems are with it.
They just got to London from Themyscira.
Mm-hmm.
It would have taken them days to sail.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it's a magic boat. They basically you can't get from Crete to London in a day, in a night, you know?
Yeah.
It's just not. And I would say that there basically is a big time cut, you know, that they actually spent days on that boat, but they actually say, you know, somewhere in there, they actually do say, because I watched it recently, you know, so here we are, a day sailing, and now we're in London. It's like, please to shut up. Just shut up. Through Nazi water, yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
None of it, yeah. Well, none of the movie makes sense, but yeah.
very questionable.
It's just
almost makes me want to lop off my head, you know.
I know that they were trying to show the horrors of war as well, but they weren't Nazis. The Germans, it wasn't just the Germans, but the German forces in World War One were not Nazis, and they were depicted as Nazis. It's World War One. stupid. It's just, yeah. There were atrocities done on both sides during World War One, and it was this huge. It was a huge deal, and yeah. You know, everyone was saying that basically, like, during World War One, everyone was always saying that, oh, the Germans and the other powers that were allied with the Germans, like they were monsters because they created mustard gas and all of this other stuff, and it did bad stuff. Yeah, but they never blew up a mountain that then squished people.
Squishy mountain.
I'm not kidding. They made a hill over a big lump of dynamite, a giant, like it's basically a mini fusion bomb before fusion bombs, and they blew it up under this big hill, a mountain of dirt, and the force of the explosion shifted the landmass, like a big landmass, to basically, and it crushed all of the Germans and other people that were in the German trenches. It literally made a trench cave in on itself and squish people. That's horrific, but nobody ever talks about this.
The horrific squishy mountain.
Like, people were still alive and they couldn't breathe.
The title for that piece of history in textbooks is going to be called The Horrific Squishy Mountain.
Yeah.
It's going to be really, really horrible. And yeah.
It was just, yeah. Fun. So fun.
I know, right?
Isn't war awesome? Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh my god, it's 6 a.m. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed.
Okay.
I'm going to go to bed. Right, so tomorrow, maybe some filming, maybe some artwork. I don't know yet. It kind of depends on what my work schedule is going to be, because I'm trying to get a day off, at least a day or two off in the week, because I might be going to London at some stage. But it isn't on Monday, so I'll be around like today, Monday, and on Tuesday to do the live streams and all that good stuff. So yeah. Until then, guys, enjoy the videos, because they'll have a videos up also.
So much. So I've got something to watch at work.
Yeah. Stuffed belly rubs and belly flute. Yeah, I don't know if anybody actually caught the leather video as well, but check out the leather video as well. That was fun. Itchy nose. Okay. Toodles.